Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a waffle run for win number 2 in episode number 312 or 13, I believe, something like that. Anyways, though, the question for today is going to be it's a bit of like a POV question, right? I want to give you a POV. We're waking up. I'm at your house. I'm hanging out. And I want to have a breakfast in bed. What are you making me? Also, what the hell is that active item? Seed is going to be 79WKNMVZ. Just like our last character, this is also apparently a meme character. The item is called Pocket Mogus. It looks like it just spawns a Mogus on you when you use it. And also takes half a heart away. How... Okay, you know, I'm not even going to question this anymore. Like, this is just... It's whatever. Last run was crazy enough. I don't think Pocket Mogus is going to be the most insane item ever seen, unless... I wonder if they thought about between iframes and just spamming it. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I've been doing a little bit of Isaac modding research myself recently, and I've learned that it's not just taking damage that makes certain items proc. It's how fast you hit the trigger on my controller, and we can essentially spawn like 30 Pocket Mogus per room if I get my clicks per second down right. It's going to be a very sussy run today, it looks like. We finally found our item room as well in this run. We're going to walk inside there and get Tech X, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, and Polyphemus all at once and have a very nice Mogus run. Watch it. We get Gutsy Baby. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Let's try to do our little Amogus, like, strat in the boss fight here. How much is that gonna do damage-wise? Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, Amogus seems to be pretty damn good. Let's just move on down with our newfound imposter power. But for my answer for today's question of the day, if I was waking up in my house with myself as well, I'm becoming a decent cook, okay? I'm becoming a good chef. I've been making dinner for my girlfriend every single day the past couple of weeks. I've made dinner for, you know, her friends as well. I've made breakfast and dessert for them too on different occasions. So when I think of myself, I'm thinking of a cook right now. Can this Gutsy Baby just frick right off? Thank you. This is the real imposter of the run, this motherfucker down here. But I've been doing some good stuff, right? And for breakfast, I'm not being like a big cook. I'm just making like, whether it be I make some eggs, I make some toast, or I make some like Hungry Jack pancake mix stuff. And they seem to enjoy it. In fact, one of my girlfriend's coworkers, she is also like a cook herself. And I made them pasta, and she was like, this is the best pasta I've like ever had. And I'm gonna tell you a secret. It might have been one of the worst pastas I've ever had the pleasure of making, and it was just store-bought ingredients, like fucking Great Value brand everything. But they liked it. So I think I know how to transform a very simple and bland dish into something decently good as my newfound talent here. But if I'm waking up, what's better, Sussy Amogus or poop? Probably poop to be real, but I'm gonna take the Pocket Mogus. Oh, the description is Fortnite. That's hilarious. It's really good. That's so highbrow of you. But I'm gonna say I'm a pretty big BD1P fan in my mind, right? I've watched, you know, like 80% of the streak videos. I know a little bit about BD1P himself. And I watched the episode a couple weeks ago where BD1P ranked the breakfast foods. And I know that BD1P really, really enjoys pancakes. Like one of his top favorite foods. So I'm gonna make him pancakes. But the other thing is, I also know that he says a great Belgian waffle tops any kind of pancake. But Belgian waffles are hard to make, and I don't own a waffle iron, so I'm kind of stuck to just making pancakes. What am I gonna do to these goddamn pancakes, right? Because as we all know, you can't just have pancakes alone. You gotta have a side with it. It's gotta be bacon, toast, eggs. Probably not toast, actually. You gotta have a side with your main breakfast meal. And BD1P, you know, his girlfriend may be a vegetarian, but he likes his meat. And I know BD1P is a decent fan of bacon. So what I'm gonna do, it takes your soul hearts before your red hearts. Interesting there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him pancakes, bacon, And because I'm feeling a little bit zesty today and I got a celebrity in my house, I'm going to make him some eggs as well. But I've never talked about eggs on this streak. So none of you fuckers in the comments know what kind of eggs I like. Now, I want to take a moment here. Go down below, pause the video, comment what kind of eggs you think I like. What kind of guy do I look like to you as an egg eater? Would I be sunny side up, over easy? Would I be scrambled? Would I be like a more runny? I mean, what kind of guy am I to you? And then unpause the video in 3, 2, 1. I am a scrambled eggs kind of guy. A lot of you probably saw that coming from maybe 6 miles away. So if I was like at your house and I expected, or I don't ever expect my guests or my hosts to make me breakfast, right? That would be absurd. But if they offer me breakfast, you know, like I'm gonna make something homemade, what do you want? And they give me like no holds barred, I can have whatever the hell I can ask for. I don't even know what hit me there, to be honest with you. We'll go into here. I don't want to lose the Amogus, I'm sorry. I would ask for pancakes and bacon. To be real with you, I like eggs, they're decently okay, but it's weird. I think eggs and pancakes and bacon, that's too much. That's too hearty of a meal for me. It's got to be between... Honestly, I'm going to say between the eggs and the pancake, one's got to go. I don't think eggs and pancakes go really well together. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong, but in my personal experience, I don't think those mix very well. Personally, I think that eggs qualify as a main dish. Like, you wouldn't have pancakes and waffles right at the same time. I mean, normally you might have like a cheat day, but I wouldn't normally have any of those together. So I'm gonna ask the eggs, give me the pancakes and the bacon. Now, in a perfect world, like if they've got a waffle iron, my ideal breakfast at a restaurant or at like, you know, a very prestigious place would be, give me a big old Belgian waffle, give me, you know, some butter on that bitch, give me some like strawberries on that bitch, maybe a little bit of syrup. I'm kind of becoming a syrup hater as of recently. It's just, it's too sugary. It doesn't add enough to the dish, like taste-wise for me. So I'm gonna say a little bit of syrup, a lot of those juicy, you know, cut up strawberries, butter, and probably some cane sugar on there. I know I just said that, oh, I'm stealing this. I know I just said that syrup is too sugary, but honestly, I think that a little bit of cane sugar in the butter is fucking amazing. If you have not put cane sugar on your, like, breakfast foods with butter, you're missing out. It's so good. And then for my side, give me, like, 4 Applewood bacon slices, all right? That's it right there. And then for a drink, classic OJ. With pulp, by the way. I know I'm going to sound like I'm a freak right now, but I actually think that pulp in my drink is all right. If there's no pulp in the drink, to me it just tastes flat. And I'm only talking about OJ here. I don't mean like lemonade with pulp. That is disgusting. I mean, it's not like terrible, but I'd rather just have it flat. With OJ though, if there's no pulp in my OJ, it kind of feels like it's fake. Like you're giving me like corn that's flavored to taste like OJ. At least in American society with how much fucking corn we consume. All right, go ham, my Amogus soldiers. Holy shit, you guys are insane. The crewmates own this run. That's gonna make my run like super laggy. I'm gonna skip like every item on this floor and we're gonna move on down again. We got sticky bombs from our item room. Not much has happened on this floor, to be real with you. It's kind of just been like take some damage, be mad, then walk around some more. Like this is a pretty, wow, speaking of taking damage. You know what, dude? Get fucked. You angered the wrong crewmate today. Get my sussy soldiers out there to take you down. This run is going very weirdly because like we have nothing. We have jack shit for items, but for some reason, like it feels like we are stomping, and it is because of the Amogus. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Amogus is giving me so much strength in today's run, but I don't know. Like it's not a winning run. It is definitely closer to a loss than anything else right now, but I'm still having a great time. The character is just like Isaac, but like sus, and I think that's kind of a funny concept. So you know what? Me might be dead, but I'm having a good time with it. We're gonna walk in here, and we're gonna pop this a bunch, because this boss is a piece of shit, and we're probably not gonna get a deal, like, anyways, so just fuck him up. I don't want to die here. Kill his ass. There we go. I hate this item. It's so bad, but we have nothing else. I think I have to take it. I think I'm forced to take Too Spooky. He was forced to grab Too Spooky. Can this gutsy baby Like, you're actually starting to really get on my nerves as of recent. I don't even know what I want to do with you. If I could remove one item right now, I'd remove Gutsy Baby. Placing a bomb down anywhere has just been a horrendous. Like, watch this. I'm going to put it up here. He's going to find a way to hit that thing. He didn't. Wow. I'd stand corrected, actually. Never mind. You're actually fine. We get a good Tinted Rock in here. Thank the Lord we needed this. Gutsy Baby. I swear to Christ. There we go. Good, good, and good. And I think your next plan is to just leave the floor and move on down. Well, this room looks pretty fun, isn't it? You just sit here and watch everything heal consistently. But in this, like, POV, BD1P is waking up in your house and is hungry for, like, breakfast situation, I think anything you guys made me, as long as it isn't, like, disgusting or, like, inedible, I would be thankful for. I'm a pretty appreciative guy. I never, like, when I'm at somebody's house or I'm a guest somewhere, I am never going to, like, say no to, like, oh, you want to do this or this. Like, you're my host. I will do whatever you feel you want to do in your humble abode. But Dimensional Key? No thank you on that one. But I'm kind of impressed with myself recently. Because, like, I've always wanted to learn how to cook, but my sister was always the cook in the family. She won a national competition last year for, like, a culinary, like, high school thing. I think she might have won, like, 3 different categories for, like, baking and shit. And she makes some good-ass food, right? So I kind of, like, never really had the chance to properly learn how to cook or do anything like that. But since moving out and, like, being essentially forced to cook things because I need to be able to eat, right? I've found that it's a very, like, rewarding experience. I wouldn't have thought of cooking or baking as, like, cathartic, but now when I do it, I feel like it's really good. Like, it makes me, like, just happy to eat my own cooking, and I really wish I would have found this, like, I don't want to say passion or love. It's not really either passion or love, but this like, what's the word? This likeness. Oh, I want that. Hold on. This desire, maybe? I don't know. Appreciation is a better word for cooking. Because if I would have, this is a very, you're going to, like, spin real fast, all right? If I would have found this earlier, I could be on a very different life path. Maybe a less, like, funny life path, aside from just being a fucking gaming YouTuber, but still an interesting or more unique life path, I guess. I don't know. I think that if I would have taken up cooking earlier in my life, I could definitely see myself, like, trying to find a career in some degree. Although, that's a lie. That's a lie, because I hate working in restaurants. I worked at a restaurant job for, oh, God knows how long. Like, maybe, like, 6 months. And every day I walked in, I just wanted to fucking die. Never work a restaurant job. It is the worst choice you will ever make. The pay is usually shit. The tips usually suck. The customers always blow ass. Like, it is just, it's not fun. If you have a chance to work, like, at, I don't know, ooh, like Walmart or, let's say, Domino's Pizza. Nah, that's probably, like, not a good example. That's more of, like, a walk-in, walk-out kind of store. What's a good, like Chili's? We'll say Chili's. Chili's or, like, Walmart. Take the Walmart job. I know capitalism, all that shit, but, like, trust me, once you start working in food, you will never find love in your life ever again. It sucks the joy out of everything you do. We'll try and cracked key, like, oh, I don't know. I'm at a loss right now. We'll just do it down here. Wow. Sometimes things just work out for you, huh? Yo, I actually enjoy Heartbreak as an item. I think we're going to win the run now, no matter what happens. Oh, wow, a lot of stuff, too. Red Stew is wearing off. Go a bit quicker here. I wouldn't work in food. I mean, if I could go back and change one thing about my work experience, I would have never taken that job. It made me decent money when I was there, but, like, once I worked at an actual, like, career job, the factory I was working at, I was not only a lot more fulfilled, but I was a lot happier there, and I had a lot more fun at work. It might have been just the age. I was 14 at the restaurant. I was, like, 16 at the factory. That could, you know, obviously hold a certain, ooh, yes, please, precedence over it, but thank you for the damage, I appreciate it. I don't know. You know what? I'm also gonna drop Amogus. We've had enough fun with you so far. I'm okay leaving you behind. I don't know. It just, if you have a choice, just don't work at a restaurant. Okay, we found our shop, which is a very good thing to see on this run right now. That was almost a really dumb hit. That was almost even dumber. Every hit looks like it's gonna be stupid right now. Go into your shop and win the run. Watch this. Ooh, actually, it's not too bad. That's really nice. That's an HP up, I believe, KFC. It's a big HP up. Holy shit. And then you keep going here. Berserk is doing some good work for you. Treasure map is going to be great for making our future floors a lot better to explore. Red Stew has been lasting for quite a long time as well. I mean, there's really not much I can complain about on this run. I mean, there is. Like, I think our item quality is still lacking a little bit, but we're at a point in the run where if we're killing rooms and not taking damage, we're doing fine. And with Berserk as well, for like boss fights and just stomping through floors, I mean, things they're going well. I really can't say much besides that. I'll probably go chest path on this run because having the red hot HP is keeping us alive in a lot of situations. I mean, we don't really have the Amogus anymore, but we don't really have a good spirit heart economy or any way to get those, so I think that Polaroid is just the safer path, and we did not get a red key there, so you know what, dude? Goodbye. Red Stew Berserk is doing a whole lot of damage. Look at that. Polaroid, walk in here. Nothing is... What is that item down there? Pile of bones? No, no, not at all. Let's just keep going. But now let's say the POV is different this time. Let's say in this POV, like you're waking up in my house and I'm making you breakfast. What would I make you? Well, it's simple. I'd make about 12. If it's just you and me, we're just hanging out. I would make about 12 Hungry Jack pancakes. And I found with Hungry Jack that like whenever they portion the water versus the mix, it's always too watered down. So I gotta add a little bit more mix and then gotta also add more water because I overdid it. It's an endless cycle of pain. But here's my pancake recipe. You get some Hungry Jack, a little bit of vanilla extract, actually a decent amount of vanilla extract, a little bit of cinnamon and the tiniest hint of nutmeg in there. Mix it all together, make your pancakes, put some butter on those bitches, of course, cane sugar again, and there's your breakfast. Now, if I was feeling extra lazy, I would go to the Kroger next to my house, I would pick up some cinnamon rolls from the Pillsbury Dough bitch, and then I would put those in the oven, and you would be happy with it, because you're my guest, and you should be happy with whatever I do in my own house. I like those cinnamon rolls, though. The Pillsbury Doughboy cinnamon rolls are like, they're a delicacy to me. You know what? Get fucked, all of you. Go into here and get fucked again. Those Doughboy, like... Well, I gotta focus here for a second. Good. Keep chaining. That was a perfect chain. And we get a devil deal for an incredible item. Take this. Take this. And you're conjoined as well. Look at our tiers. We're living lavishly. But I like those cinnamon rolls. I know they're just like $5 and you're eating essentially liquid sugar on top of sugary bread. But sometimes sugar is good. Like, and I feel bad after eating it, true. But they're easy to make. I ate it when I was a kid, so I have a little bit of nostalgia tied to them as well. It works for me, all right? Don't make fun of me there. And if you don't like those, then you're going to starve. I'm not going to make an exception. If I'm the host and you don't give me like a direct answer of what you want to say, it's up to you, and I make you something and you say I don't want that, I'm going to be kind of pissed off. I know it's a little bit entitled, but like, I think that everybody should always be respectful to whoever's hosting them. And when I'm a host, I always ask like my guests, like, hey, what do you want to do? And if they say it's your house, whatever you want to do, I'm going to say, all right, we're going to do this and this then. And then if they say, I don't want to do that, I'm going to be like, well, why'd you leave it up to me? Like, it's such a weird cycle of, if everyone's being like way too polite, then nothing is going to get done. And I had this issue when I was a kid where like, I lived in the middle of nowhere. I was like in between two forests and that was pretty much it. So when I would have friends over when I was like 8 or 9, and I'd be like, what do you want to do? And they would say, I don't know. What do you want to do? You're the host. And I'd say, you're the guest. And we'd go back and forth for like an hour just saying, you're the host, you're the guest, you're the host, you're the guest. To the point where now when I'm older and that conversation comes up, I'm like, fuck it, I'm the host. I'm telling you what I want to do then. Screw this. I'm not going to wait around for some like useless answer over and over again. Come on. I've been hardened to the politeness. There's a limit, right? You should be polite with everybody, but you should also learn to be direct with everybody too. Because like if you're being polite and somebody else is like being polite back, you're gonna be in a circle of like nothing is ever going to get done. Oh no! Oh, we got it back. Like the final frame there. Holy shit. Just keep your Devil Deal chance alive. And if you can keep this Berserk alive when you, or Berserk, sorry, when you go into Mom's Heart, watch this. That was perfect. We get another deal as well. Oh man, Succubus? I guess I really can't turn down a Succubus. And we can get some more damage here. By the way, Red Stew is still going, might I add. Take this. It's not going to do anything to us, pretty much. And then keep on trucking along here. But I don't know. There's a point where being too polite, like, is harmful. Ooh, it could be in two places. I'm going to say it's a top right. Being too polite becomes harmful. It's not like, you know, it's gonna harm you, but it's just like it makes things go slower, and it's kind of awkward, and nobody likes that awkward phase of the first time you're hanging out with somebody. So the nice compromise that I've found, no thank you, is to just be polite for a little bit, and if they're being polite back, you know, urge into being more direct and taking the initiative there. It's called being an alpha male. You betas, you commenter betas. Luckily for us, I guessed right on where this would be. Why are we at half a heart? What? We got hit once and we were down. Does getting hit in Berserk put you at half a heart? What the hell was that? We need to take some caution here. I was kind of being a little bit dopey because I'm like, oh, we're going to win the run. Just be an idiot. But I think being an idiot, I've learned, is probably the wrong strategy. Now we have enough, I think, HP to actively be an idiot and still live. So let's test our theory out right now. Ooh, is that an AWAS rune? We can get a trap door in this bitch when we finish off this boss fight here. Don't pick up the rune. That's bad for your cause. It's being too polite right there. Just say no. Be direct. But no, there is a point where I think that somebody needs to take the initiative. And because of my years of being hardened as a child to do that, I might be too direct when taking the initiative. I don't know. I don't think anybody I've hung out with, like, in real life watches my videos, so I can't really get an opinion on that. Maybe I'll have one for you guys tomorrow. I honestly, dude, like, who knows? But killing Isaac was an easy task. Pop the AWAS. Grab the Yara. We don't have a lot of items. We're kind of slacking right now. And Friend Finder doesn't really help that cause, but that old chest, I just flew up that. Wow, all right. That's, I mean, if we would have had blank Cardiera, like right now, I would have been happy, but it's not, we need blank rune now in this day and age because of all the liberals and admins replies, right, guys? All those dang liberals ruining our blank Cardieras. Having a good traditional game breaks, huh? All right, moving on down. Ignoring that trade of thought there. Cardiera this, get 8 items, then we're going to sweep. There's no question about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a great start. 1, 2... Okay, that was a rough start, but a fantastic finish. Holy shit. Am I going to take Cursed Eye? I'd be a coward to not take Cursed Eye, is the issue. I mean, look at this, though. Look at this. Now, if we grab Cursed Eye... I think I made the right choice. Also, why is our floor so tiny? It's either going to be top right or it could be... Let's try straight down first. I've got a feeling tonight's going to be, wow, a good night. I've got a feeling. Now, you can't charge once you shoot. You have to let all the tears go out first for the maximum DPS. I've learned this from the comments when I called Cursed Eye bad, and Alexa was like, Cursed Eye is the greatest item ever. Here's how you properly use it. And I was like, oh, it's actually, like, decently good. Late game. Early game, Cursed Eye is one of the worst items you can find. It'll just make everything harder. Why do we just gain, like, so much damage there? Okay, it was not down. I was wrong. I'm gonna do this. Ha-ha. Oh my god, why am I flying? How did none of those hit him? What the hell is going on in my run right now? Okay, you're charging too fast. Stop the charging. Those went through him. What is he, a fucking ghost now? There we go. Get him out of here. Jesus, that was awful. I guess I'm going to try top right, but this floor is so tiny that I really have no freaking idea where this man could be. Get out of here. You're dead. I guess we'll go up, we'll pop Berserk, and we'll just go ham. Because right now, like, we kill things pretty easily. And as long as the rooms... Oh, there... Wow, the boss fight just appeared to me there. As long as the rooms don't have, like, long ending animations, we can keep Berserk going through to our boss fight right here. And one... Okay, we're at half a heart again. I don't know why that happened, but hey. Oh, it's because we have Heartbreak. And that would have killed us. And now we have 11 broken hearts. Maybe I was being too risky. Who's to say? We won the run, so I guess I wasn't. If you enjoyed the run, though, and my commentary, liking a comment goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine. I'm live on Twitch right now. Come say hi. But I've been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.